Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown today for another live in the OU tier. We're going to be using this Mega Swampert Rain team that I believe it was built by NJNP, and basically it's just Damp Rock, Pelipper to set up the rain for Kingdra and Mega Swampert. Choice band Weavile, AV Magnezone, and then Flying Z-Landers, which I'm really excited to use. We do have the Fly on this thing, and it is max attack. And then we also have Adamant Swampert. I'm not sure if that makes us not outspeed anything, but I guess we'll find out today. So let's go ahead and look for a match. As usual, if you guys are new, definitely be sure to subscribe. We're so close to 500. Definitely planning on bringing Wi-Fi battles back once we hit that goal. So if you guys are new, definitely be sure to do that. If you guys want to figure out where the fan art came from, definitely be sure to subscribe as well. But let's go ahead and grab a match hopefully soon right now. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Banded Weavile does. Its usage dropped a lot after Oras. If you guys haven't been around since Oras, basically there was this Banded Weavile stall team that used to run around so often. We're getting some lag here. So we get Rain versus Trick Room. This is interesting. I know he's going to lead something like Magnezone or Oopsie, so I'm just going to lead here with my Weavile, as he actually does lead out right off with the Magnezone. So right here, I just want to go out into my Landorus and get up rocks. I don't really care what he wants to do. Even if he wants to Flare Cannon me, that's totally fine. He goes right for the Flash Cannon, and that does a lot of damage. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get up rocks right here on the Cresselia, and I'm assuming he's just going to Trick Room up right now. I'm just going to knock off, probably a Light Clay, Mental Herb, as he goes for the Ice Beam for the knockout. So this is totally cool because now I get to go Banded Weavile, and I just get to click the Pursuit right now. He shouldn't stay in, and if he does, then he'll probably click Moonblast, but he does try to switch out. And now the Cresselia dries upon entry, so that's pretty cool. We're going to go AV Magnezone now, which is our dedicated response to this mon right here. And pretty much Landorus did not do a lot, and I just wanted my rocks up. It's just all out pummeling. No, it's Gigabolt habit. Okay, cool. We're going to eat that up. And I'm assuming it's going to be not Lightning Rod, so I'm just going on the Marowak. I'm just going to go here for the Volt Switch. I really hope that's not lightning. I mean, even if it comes out, it'll have to take damage from the rocks, so I don't really mind. Right here, I'm just going to go into my Pelipper. I don't care if he T-bolts or anything like that. He goes right for the Flash Cannon. Will we outspeed? I don't think so, but we're going to try it. We do outspeed, so we go for the U-turn right here, and we're just going to go out into our Magnezone, and he's going to set up the Trick Room, which is totally cool, because I'm just going to Volt Switch again as he tries to Thunderbolt me. And pretty much we have to try to stall out Trick Room turns. So now I'm going to go Pelipper, and then we're going to go back to Magnezone. He should expect it, but he actually goes hard into his Crawdon, so this is totally alright, because I know this thing can't... Actually, we gave him the Rain. This is kind of a problem, actually. I know we don't take a hit right here. He's going to go for the knockoff, I think. I have to stall out this Trick Room for 2 turns, so what 2 mounts do I sack? I mean, Rain still has 4 turns, so I think what I have to do here is go ahead and just sack this to knock off, and then I go ahead and go out into my Pelipper, and then we're going to go ahead and sack Weavile right now, and then we're going to try to sweep with our Swampert late game right now, because that's pretty much our win con. So he does try to... he knocks off my Choice Band. Now I'm assuming he's just going to try to get up the Rain again, so... what I'm going to do here is just go right for the... I'm just going to make the play into Kingdra. I don't really care what he does, as he goes for the Aqua Jet, and... now, at this point, I'm just going to click Specs Hydro, I think. I can't let him set up Trick Room with anything. Well, I think he's going to get to set up Trick Room no matter what. Yeah, we're going to click Specs Hydro Pump right now. He sacks that off, and now he's going to go out into the Magnezone to set up Trick Room again, I think. He actually just goes hard into the Uxie. I'm just going to Hydro Pump right here, as he does set up the Trick Room. Now we're going to go into our Pelipper. Hopefully he doesn't have U-turn. If he has a U-turn, then we might lose right here, which would be quite unfortunate. He actually just goes hard into the Crawdon, which I don't get, because we would have knocked you out with the Hydro Pump. Well, I guess now my play is just to Roost, in case we take this, which we don't. And we're going to go Swampert, and really hope you're banded. Because we have Rain right now working with us, so we're going to go right here for the Earthquake. Be locked in. Nope, he has the Crab Hammer, and that's just going to be that, I think, because Trick Room is a really tough matchup for this. That was kind of an overlook. We're just gonna click X on this one right here. If he was banded into that knockoff right there, we would have had a chance, but he unfortunately had the Crab Hammer. He could have missed it, I think. I'm not sure what Crab Hammer's accuracy is, but we have a better matchup right here for Rain, in my opinion. He's completely blown back by Swampert, actually. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and lead off here with our Pelipper, as he leads right off with the Xurkitree, and we're just going to go right for the U-turn here. I don't care if he wants to like Z-Hypnosis me. As he goes for the Energy Ball. Now we're gonna bring in Swampert, and we're just going to Mega Evolve right here and just go right for the Stone Edge on the Kyurem switch, I think. And you know, he just showed Energy Ball. No, it's not worth it. We're gonna Mega Evolve and Waterfall to knock him out, which is the much better play. And now we're forced out here because we definitely don't knock this thing out. So I'm gonna go here into my Landers to try to get up rocks. Our effect volume is really high. He goes for the Wood Hammer. That's clearly banded, no doubt about it. And since his Deontay is not Mega Evolved, we can actually just get up rocks right here. As he was willing to give me his Tapu Bulu, which is an interesting play, but it's fine. We'll go out of here into our Weavile. And he doesn't have a good Icicle Crash switch in, so that's going to be our play, and we're just going to knock that thing out. Now I think he's kind of forced out into the Palucha, which will outspeed me, but it can't set up, which is the main point right here. Now we get the play back into Swampert, and we're just going to go right here for the Waterfall. Kyurem will get 2-hit KO'd, and this thing will definitely die through the attack right now. And he definitely doesn't knock me out without a Swords Dance, so goes through the Acrobatics, doesn't do that much. This should knock him out. Never mind, he forgot about his defense boost. So now we have to make another play. He could try to SD up. He just goes for the Drain Punch though, and we just knock him out. So Swampert's still alive, which is really what we care about, and we should have a good shot at winning this match now since the rocks are up and the Kyurem's going to be taking damage. That should put it in range of my Swampert Stone Edge for the late game. So he goes into Deontay. So I'm just going to go Pelipper as he goes for the Moonblast, and now we're going to go back into our Mon right here and just go right for the Earthquake. Goes into Garchomp. No way I'm taking this Ruskin Rocky Helmet damage right now. We do nothing. So Ice Punch is the play. He might expect it, but no, he doesn't, and we're just going to knock that thing out right now. Kyurem's a big threat. We need to hit the Stone Edge. We do hit it. We barely miss out on the knockout right there, but it's fine because we go Kingdra and click Surf twice and just win this one, I think, because the Rain is still up. So we knock that thing out, and then we will knock out this Deontay with the Rain Boosted Surf, and that is going to be the match. So we pick up a nice win right there on the back of Kingdra and Swampert, which is exactly what we wanted to feature, so that's pretty cool. Swampert killing that defensive Garchomp, I'm assuming, because that Earthquake did nothing. I believe Grassy Terrain was already gone by that point. And what we'll do here is just lead off with our Weavile. Well, he's going to probably lead off with the Jirachi or Garchomp to get up rocks, so yeah, Weavile's a fine lead. It could be Scarf Jirachi, though. Yeah, no way I'm staying right here. I'm just going to go into my Landers. If you're Scarf Jirachi, then I don't want to just get OHKO'd by an Iron Head for no reason. Especially since Weavile is our way of breaking through the Amoonguss, which is a big thing to note. Because Swampert cannot break through Amoonguss even in the rain, which kind of sucks, but we can switch out here into our Landers T, as he goes right for the U-turn, which is totally cool. As he just brings out his own. I'm assuming we're just going to trade rocks right now. If he wants to HP Ice, I don't really care. And I'm actually just going to make a switch out here into our Pelipper. He's probably going to HP Ice, I would imagine. I don't even know if we have Hurricane on this thing. He goes for the HP Ice, which is exactly what we expected, and we don't have Hurricane, but we do have Roost. I'm just going to U-turn though. We do get the play right, so we're going to get on a heavy hitter for free. Brings out the Amoonguss. He should expect the Specs Ice Beam for sure right now, so we're just going to go for it anyway. He might expect to live it. I definitely don't want to predict right now and have my Kingdra get spored for no reason. That would kind of suck. He's probably calcing this right now, but Ice Beam is definitely my play right here. Even if it doesn't knock him out, it puts him in range of some other attacks, which is really what we care about. And it actually doesn't do anything. He goes for the Spore. And this is kind of bad, but at the same time, it's alright. Because I can just go Landers now for free. So he goes right for the Giga Drain. He might switch out here. We're gonna knock off first. Yeah, because he goes out into his own Landorus, and we actually get a critical hit on it, so now we're gonna knock this thing out. This should knock it out. I know it's defensive, but like, come on, never mind. Goes for the hidden power. Right. So now we go out into this, and we just click the... Mawile's gonna be a big threat. We're just gonna click Icicle Crash. Now he'll go Mawile. He actually just goes hard Jirachi. That's an interesting play. I'm gonna go Magnezone right now, as he goes right for the U-turn, which we should expect because he doesn't really get trapped by the Magnet Pull, so... U-turn was definitely his best play right there, and now we're just going to go Pelipper on the Earthquake. And we're actually just going to U-turn right now in case he wants to do anything but that, yeah. Now we're going to go Swampert. Since he used up his Z move, he won't be able to knock me out, so... This is ideal. Now we're just going to Mega Evolve and go right for the Ice Punch, as he decides to go out into Mawile right here. And we're actually just going to go right for the Ice Punch again, as he opts to stay in. Alright, I'm just going to Earthquake now. And he actually just double crits me. Alright, so now we're going to go Kingdra. And really hope we get this Wake right now. We kind of need it. We don't, but he actually misses his player off, so cool. And we don't get it again, and he knocks us out. Alright, Unfort. So now we only have one player right here, and that is Thunderbolt on the Sucker Punch, which doesn't knock us out. We knock him out, but I don't think Weavile can win the match on its own. So he goes Garchomp, yeah, he's just going to Earthquake. Now we go Weavile, and we just go right for the Icicle Crash, and then we're going to die to Jirachi, I think. Yeah, Scarf Ironhead is going to knock us out. It's an unfortunate match right there. Definitely shouldn't have brought in Kingdra so early. That was definitely a mistake on my part, but I guess we know now. He has a star. This guy's a Starmie. I guess that's his Rapid Spinner. That's pretty cool. Not a mon that you see on the ladder a lot, but we're going to go ahead and lead off here with our... Chansey's a big problem. We have to knock it off with Weavile at some point in this match, so we're going to go ahead and lead off here with our Pelipper. As he leads off right with this, I know I want to take like a Devastating Drake or a Continental Crush or anything right now. We're going to go hard into our Landorus. Even though we're offensive, I don't really mind. He just goes for his rocks. We're going to do the exact same thing. And now he's going to go for his Z move for sure. We're just going to click our own. He just goes right for the Outrage, which just completely blows me back. But now he's locked into that, so give me this. Oh, he's Sash. Alright, so he's going to knock this out too, but now we get Swampert in here. We just Mega Evolve, and he didn't get confused. Oh, no, he did. Waterfall's our play, as we just knock him out. I mean, I don't really mind taking her off skin, and we still have 3 turns of Rain to abuse. And honestly, he does not have the best answers to Swampert right now. Is it worth leaving it in, though? I don't know if it's worth leaving it in. You'll die to Waterfall. No way. No way you take this. This is a 150 attack. Oh my god. How? Alright, so this is 120 to 240. This is just 200, so... Waterfall is our strongest attack that's hitting right now. Alright, we're gonna play off the flinch right now and see if we can get it. Nope. One more, maybe? Flinch? Nope, no flinch out of all of that. So we're gonna go here into our Pelipper now just to reset the Rain. And then, hopefully, he'll have to sack him on again. So he goes out into this. We're just going to U-turn out. He's faster than us, I think, so... We'll get in Swampert for safely, I mean. And now, we're going to play around with this flinch game again. And if at any point he attacks me, we knock him out, so... That's cool. We have 6 turns of Rain to abuse right now. Does Pelipper come back in? It does. So we have to Waterfall right here and really hope we get 1 flinch out of the 6 turns. If you really Roost stall all of this, then that would be kind of unfortunate. I probably should have gone Weavile, to be honest. But then he would have just gone Starmie or Magnezone. I would have enforced Icicle Crash and can we flinch? Nope, but he actually attacks me. What's wrong here? We already calculate this, I think. So this goes to 120, and then Stone Edge should knock him out. Yep, that crit, I don't think that crit mattered. Because Waterfall was 180, and then Stone Edge goes to 200, so we would have had the damage difference secured right there. And now he has to go out into a mon that does not appreciate taking a hit, which is apparently Tyranitar, which I guess is to set the other weather. Makes sense. I mean, do you outspeed me? You should. I'm just gonna Earthquake. See, I actually decided to try to make a double on my Pelipper, which... there's no way I was doubling out right there, and now your Tyranitar is definitely in range of my attack. And we're just going to go Magnezone right here, of our own, and just Volt Switch out after. So there's that. Now we just Volt Switch out right here. And then we bring in and then he's going to bring in Chansey, and we just click Knock Off. It's probably Megatar. You know what we're actually going to do? We're just going to bring in Pelipper. And then we're going to Roost right here. Yeah, Roost is the best play. Because we get our Pelipper back to our range, or we can set this, the rain. So he goes for the Toxic. Now we're just going to U-turn out. I don't really care if he goes Tyranitar. So he's going to make the double Toxic play? He does go for the double Toxic. I mean, my play is obvious right here. And at this point, it's looking like... Oh, that's annoying. Come on. We have plenty of rain turns, though, but we don't have plenty of Toxic turns. Don't go for the double Protect. He might just go hard Tyranitar, too. He might even take this hit. He probably does eat it. But then we go Weavile after, and we click Pursuit for the knockout, and then we should be able to win with Weavile late game. Well, the combination of Weavile plus Magnezone, at least. He pretty much has to pick a sack right here. He said that I clicked Waterfall. Waterfall should 2-hit KO the Starmie after Rocks, because it'll be at 70%, and then we just Waterfall that thing twice. He lets us hit this, and we just crit right through it. Something tells me that did not matter, because this is 150 attack, stab, Waterfall, and the rain from Adamant Tyranitar. So he goes out into this, our Earthquake's the play right here, and we just knock him out, and now we just go Magnezone, and he can't knock this out. So we just go out into this, and we just Thunderbolt. And that should be it for him, unless he has HP Ground, or like, he actually just misses his Hydro Pump, which wouldn't have knocked us out because we're Assault Vest. And he wasn't getting an Analytica boost because he went first, so that's pretty cool. Alright, we're back here with another battle. We found a pretty interesting team with Mega Blastoise, I'm assuming. Could be Rapid Spin or could be offensive, and we're really not sure yet, but we kind of have a little bit trouble breaking through that, and it's a big threat under rain, but I think our Assault Vest Magnezone should be able to switch in just fine. So what we're going to do here is just lead off with our Pelipper, and then we're going to... He's just going to lead off with this thing to try to get up rocks, I'm assuming. I'm just going to Scald. I don't really care if he's rocking him, then that could be a problem. He's probably just going to go out into his Magnezone here, I would guess. But he actually just goes hard Blastoise. A burn on this thing would be cool. We don't get it, unfortunately. What I'm going to do here is just U-turn out. He should click the water move, but I will just go Magnezone anyway. No point in predicting. He's actually just outspeeds me, which is probably better, to be honest, because now I just get to go Magnezone. And I pretty much just get to Volt Switch. I know I live this Water Pulse because even in the rain because of my Assault Vest, so a Volt Switch here should do just fine. I really am not expecting him to go back to his own Landorus. If anything, he should go his own Magnezone. That's what I would do at least. But if he goes Landorus, then I have my own Landorus to respond to it anyway, so it shouldn't be the biggest of deals if that's the play he decides to make. He could just stay in, thinking he knocks me out. Like, if I'm Specs right here, he probably knocks me out with the Water Pulse in the rain, but he actually decides to go out into the Magnezone, which is the good play, and he's actually not Assault Vest, which is cool, because the Scarf Weavile outspeed, 240 goes to 360, so we do in fact outspeed with this. And he doesn't have great switch-ins. We're just going to go for the knockoff right here and to knock that thing out. So we get rid of its Specs. We would have outsped it if it was Scarf anyway. He goes out here into his Kartana. Landorus is my play every time. Hopefully he doesn't crit his Leaf Blade or Smart Strike. He goes right for the Bloom Dome. Z-Tailwind. So he gets a Focus Energy. Now what I'm going to do here is just go for my Supersonic Sky Strike. Don't crit me. He does crit me. Alright. I mean, what would you expect, because... I mean, it is high crit ratio, so I can't really complain. I'm just going to go for the Surf. He outspeeds me, actually, and he crits again. I guess it's because of Focus Energy, is the reason why that's happening. Why did he outspeed me? I have Rain up. Oh, Tailwind, right. So bad play on my part. Definitely overlooking some stuff right now. This is a cool set. I might have to feature this. We're going to go Magnezone now, and we're just going to... I'm just gonna hit in power. It should knock him out through the rain drop. He actually has the Sacred Sword. Yeah, we're getting out of this one. I kind of messed that up. What I should have done was not sacked off my entire team, went Pelipper, got the rain back up, and then knocked him out with Kingdra after the Tailwind was gone. So my fault, but that's not a set you see every day, so makes sense that I would mess up right there. Let's go ahead and lead off here with our Pelipper. As he goes, he leads off with the Coco, which, you know, he should. Now we're just going to go here into our Swampert. As he goes into the Charizard, and I'm just going to Mega Evolve in Stone Edge. He actually outspeed. Oh, alright, he sets the new weather. So he goes for the Solar Beam. For some reason I thought that I would outspeed and then he would go for Solar Beam. So we suck that. Not a good play on my part. I don't know what I'm doing now. But Charizard's the problem. We're just going to go right here into our Magnezone. And then double into Pelipper to get up rain. I don't know why I did that, but I guess it was just to preserve rain turns. He goes for the Fire Blast. It does absolutely nothing. Now we're going to go for the U-turn. He should go Gliscor or Greninja. Not a play that I would have made, but I mean, we'll take it because now we get to go out into our Kingdra for free. And he does not have a Spec Surf Switch in. In fact, Kingdra is our win condition, so we actually don't knock him out. That's going to really suck in the long run of things. This better not be that same Z Tailwind Kartana set that I just saw. I need to feature that sometime. That was super fun to lose to. That sounds weird, like losing is not fun, but that was actually entertaining. So he's going to go Charizard now. I think he has to go Charizard. So yeah, that is what he does. So we're going to go Pelipper, and then we're going to U-turn out. Because he will be, goes for the Air Slash and crits me. I don't like that. Alright, we're going to go Magnezone here. As he on the next Air Slash, and now we're going to go for the Volt Switch. He could just go Kingdra though. I'm just going to Volt Switch, yeah. I don't care if he goes Gliscor, I mean, he goes Heracross. So, this is exactly what I wanted, just dismount in here for safely, and now we're just going to go for the Surf and just knock him out. So we get a kill, but now he's going to go back to Charizard, obviously. There's the Charizard. We're going to go to Pelipper right here. Knock that thing out, and now we get another kill with Surf. So he pretty much has to pick one right here. And we're pretty much just both using our Weather Mons to, like, do stuff. Our Weather Setter is gone now, so this mon has no use anymore. He can knock me out if he really wants to, because that is exactly what he does. Scarf Cortana is a problem now. We can't go this, we have to go Weavile. And hopefully we flinch him. So we go for the Icicle Crash right here. Come on, give us a flinch. We barely miss out on the knockout. We don't flinch him, and that might be it. I should have got on for rocks earlier at some point. I mean, I know this won't take the hit. Alright, I think we needed a flinch right there. I mean, or a crit. Or a high roll. I don't know what the roll on that was, but we did a ton of damage, but it was not enough. So we're going to go for the Thunderbolt right here, as he does that. And at this point, I don't think we have a chance in this match right now. He should just go for Solar Beam and then put me in range of HP Ice. But he actually risks the Fire Blast, which is kind of undeserving in my opinion, but that's fine. We're pretty low on the ladder now. Yeah, but it's not that big of a deal. We'll go ahead and get another one, and I have a Mega Pinsir team, so hopefully that can get us back up on the ladder next time. But I think we're, what, 2-3? 2-3 is not as bad as it sounds. I mean, our losses have been pretty close. That loss right there pretty much came down to that Weavile. And let's go ahead and lead off here with our Magnezone gets free Volts, which is this entire match, which is good to keep in mind. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Just lead off here with our Magnezone on the Rotom, and now we can just Volt Switch. He actually misses his Will-O-Wisp, which is good for me, because we're going to Volt Switch out here. And now we're just going to bring in our... What do we do? Oh, we're just going to go bring in our Pelipper. What do I do? And now we're just going to go for the U-turn. I don't even care if you Volt Switch, yeah. Unless it Okos. Come on, Pelipper, what's your Spit F? Is it really that low? Oh, it is really that low. Shoot. Alright, so So he's not going to trace, well, he's going to trace my Swift Swim, which is exactly what he's banking on right now. So what I'm actually going to do is just go out into... Swampert should take a hit anyway, even if he traces my Swift Swim, so... No. We're going to go Magnezone, and we're just going to Volt Switch out right here. Goes for the Focus Blast and does not knock me out. He doesn't Mega Evolve though, which is smart. Now we go out into Weavile, and we're just going to Ice Shard for that knockout right there. And unfortunately, our Rain Setter is gone. But he actually goes this, not sure why, because I just go Kingdra right here on the rocks, and I'm just going to start spamming Hydro Pump. We haven't clicked Hydro Pump once, and I want to do that. This will get to it KO'd. Easily. Yeah, there we go. You connect 2, which is cool. Let's go ahead and see what he wants to respond with. I wouldn't be surprised if this died through the resist. Nope, it only takes 60. He Dragon Dances up. I mean, the point here right now is he does not... Hydro Pump's my play. Does Crunch really knock me out? Nope. We get a crit. So no way I'm letting you get your Ashgren. I mean, even if you do, I mean, what's the big deal? Yeah, you know what? Take it. He's actually Protean. So I click Earthquake right here and just get another knockout, which is cool. And I think this is going to be the last game of the live, because this won't knock me out. We know. Sash, okay, that's not a big deal. We got into this. He freezes me. That kind of sucks. Can't let him set up. Oh, come on. Alright. You know what? No way I'm letting this happen. 377, we outspeed this. So we just go for the... That's gonna hurt in the late game. We just knock off right here. I was gonna go Bisharp, and hopefully he doesn't SD up. If he's not SD Bisharp, we should be good to go. He goes Heatran. Okay, perfect. So we knock it off. Now we go Swampert. Do we outspeed? I don't think we outspeed. We might. Earthquake right here, we do knock it out, and I don't think he can set up on us. So we go for Earthquake right here. And I don't think +1 Bisharp knocks out Landers. So we go for the Earthquake, and this is going to be the result of the match right now. Do we win? He did not Sucker Punch, so that's pretty cool. We're going to win that one, and we're going to get some points back. So 3-3 is not the worst. I hope you guys enjoyed the live either way. I will have another live up tomorrow featuring Mega Pinsir, so if you guys did enjoy, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.